Scott Brown, Dr. Ivan.
Laugh at yourself because others are. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, and especially Karl. You took us on a journey today of a message of how to cope with life in a more positive way. But you also gave us a secondary message today. Not about coping with life, but how can we gain perspective on the world around us and become a little more willing to accept others for who they are as well. Great speeches are those speeches that don't just tell us one thing, but tell us a secondary message without forcing that message upon us. You did a wonderful job of that today. When you speak, one of the great things that I notice in your speech is your authenticity. Daniel Pink wrote a book called Blank, and he talks about micro-expressions. And if you were watching Karl, as he talked about the pain of being called a Q-tip with ears, you could see a furrow of the brows. And then when he talked about the relationship with his daughter, you could see a sparkle in his eyes. Just ever so slightly, those expressions change, and that builds credibility behind the message being shared. When you can share a message and ensure that your body language, your movements, your voice are aligned perfectly with what you're trying to say, that draws that audience in to help you on the journey that you're trying to take them on. That reciprocal relationship is built. As you're trying to reach that audience, one thing I would have loved to have seen from you today, Karl, while you had great humor, was there an opportunity to draw us in and make us listen just a little bit closer. You had wonderful hand gestures about spanning the gap between the gaffe and the laugh, about raising your level of expectations. And as you look at that speech, is it not a speech that you can then transition not just to how do you help a person become a better person, but how can you help society become a better version of itself as well? In this time of zero-sum politics and zero-sum thinking, couldn't we all use a little laugh at ourselves once in a while? If we can look back and realize the reason why our brother doesn't play tennis with us anymore is because of us, the reason why others avoid us is because of us, that helps sink that message in all that much better and helps us become better people. I thought you did a wonderful job today in giving us not just an entertaining speech, but a poignant speech as well. And I look forward to how you could evolve this speech to become even something better down the road. Mr. Contest Chair.